tall, you never saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just a good old boy, they wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.
Hey you all, I'm Adam Conrod. I am one of the original fans of the Dukes of Hazzard. You guys see me tons of times before in other Dukes of Hazzard fan films. Anyways, you all recognize my hat, what I call the Jimmy Best hat, named after the late Jimmy Best, who played Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane on the hit TV series The Dukes of Hazzard. I'll put it on my head so you get things started. Anyways, we're going to show live stunts that the fans of the Dukes of Hazzard had done throughout the years. We have 4 jumps with the General Lee, one at a Dukes of Hazzard fan event down in the United States. I believe it's in Tennessee, I'm not quite sure. And then we have John Schneider himself, who went on to play Bo Duke on the Dukes of Hazzard, who actually jumped the General Lee the first time in his life when he actually jumped the General Lee. And we're going to show you that clip. But anyways, you all know who I am. I'm Adam Conrod. I am one of the original fans of the Dukes of Hazzard. I've been watching it since when it first came on the air in 1979, right to the end in 1985, including the reunion movies that they've done. But anyways, let's take a look at the very first jump with the General Lee that the fans did in some city. I believe it's somewhere down in the United States. But anyways, let's take a look at this jump. Alrighty, John Schneider himself. Let's take a look at John Schneider, Bo Duke, as he jumps the General Lee for the very first time in his life. A lot of people had asked him, John, have you ever jumped the General Lee? John's response was, no, of course not. But where he says, I'm not getting any younger, I'm getting older, and why not? Let's make one last jump at the General Lee. The first actor on the Dukes of Hazzard who actually jumped the General Lee was John Schneider. But anyways, let's take a look at John Schneider's jump with the General Lee.
Okay, ready? Here we go. I got repeating in my pocket.
People have been asking me for decades whether I jumped the General Lee or not, and my answer has always had to be no. And I thought, you know, I'm not getting any younger, so and we're doing this big event here. We're going to have thousands of people, so why not do it for my birthday?
The crowd still loved it. John's TV cousin, Coy Duke, came cross country to see it.
First time in history that a Duke boy has actually jumped a car. Really, seriously. It wasn't a huge jump, but it's pretty pretty impressive.
And considering the elements, that's the most you could do, and he did it. So proud of you all these years later that the Dukes still have this fan base. Like, people came from different countries to be here.
Australia, yesterday, a guy comes up and goes with that wonderful accent. And I'm like, where are you from? He goes, where do you think? I'm like, Australia. Well, however you say it, but no, fun guy. I said, you really? He said, yeah, me and my family and I flew from Australia, you know, to get you guys autographs and see the jump. And it's just amazing. It's amazing. And there's several thousand people here, and in the mud, rain and shine, they're in the mud. I mean, there's a foot of mud in some places. People are standing in it like it's not there.
Mud-stuntman James Smith shot it, breaking the world record for longest jump in a general. But he gave it a good shot. There was plenty of other action, too.
The fans of the Dukes of Hazzard is a lot like Star Trek. It's a culture. It's a huge fan base. It's pandemonium. The fans love it. They can't get enough of it. Anyways, we're going to show real life stunts, actual cars that they use on the Dukes of Hazzard, remade cars, same model cars where they jump, crash the car up. Tom Lopez and John Schneider are here, and just driving by with the generally waving to the fans. But anyways, let's take a look at this Dukes of Hazzard fan fest. Now ending this video of the Dukes of Hazzard, how can we go out without hearing the famous Dukes of Hazzard theme without the original narrator, the original songwriter of the Dukes of Hazzard? Ladies and gentlemen, let's end this film with late great Waylon Jennings.
Thank you. Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. These all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curve, flattening the hill. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way, the only way they know how. Yeah. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Yeah. Making their way, the only way they know how. Boogity, 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 boogity. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Well, I'm a good But you can't understand to keep a show in my hands and my face on TV.